Hello my amazing people, I welcome you all back to the Nollywood dish. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you are highly welcome. Please don't forget to like this gist, drop your comments, share with your friends, and most importantly subscribe to the channel and turn on your bell notification so you don't miss any hot celebrity updates. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always sticking by me. I really appreciate you all. Guys, today's gist is one of those stories that honestly broke my heart, and that is why I said I must come here and talk about it with you people. This is not the kind of gist you just rush through. It is something we need to sit down and unpack together because a lot of things happen behind the scenes that many people either ignored or never really paid attention to. So guys, I heard some news today, and since then, my mind has not been at rest. I have been asking myself over and over again, what really happened between Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam, and Paywatt? Because if you have been following Nollywood closely, especially between 2020 and 2022, you will understand exactly why this question keeps coming up. For a long time, Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche were inseparable. Let us not pretend. These two were not just colleagues. They were not just friends. From everything we saw, from the way they acted together, to how often they appeared together online, to the way they supported each other's projects, it looked like their closeness went beyond ordinary friendship. In fact, many fans, including myself, believed that Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche were in a relationship back then. Guys, this was not imagination. This was not fans forcing narratives. This was what was happening in our faces. Anywhere you saw Maurice Sam, Sonia Uche was there. Anywhere you saw Sonia Uche, Maurice Sam was there. They were acting back to back in movies. They were trending together. They were doing TikTok videos together. They were going on TikTok live together. They were giving us serious couple vibes. At that time, if you opened social media, you could not escape Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche. Their chemistry was top-notch. In fact, you could not talk about Nollywood on-screen chemistry without mentioning Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche. They were that good together. Their movies did numbers. People loved them. Fans shipped them heavily. Even Sonia Uche's mother was deeply involved at that time. If you check her YouTube channel back then, Maurice Sam was always the lead actor. Almost all the movies featured Sonia and Maurice together. That alone should tell you how close these people were. You don't just casually involve someone in family projects like that if there is no level of trust and closeness. So imagine my shock when all of a sudden, everything stopped. No explanation. No announcement. No closure. 1 minute, Maurice and Sonia were everywhere. The next minute, silence. No more back-to-back movies. No more TikTok lives. No more challenges. No more public appearances together. Their chemistry on screen also changed. It was still there, but it was not the same. Something was missing. And then suddenly, Paywatt appeared. Guys, I am not trying to accuse anybody, but the timing was what made people start asking questions. The moment Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche were no longer seen together like before, Paywatt surfaced from nowhere. Suddenly, Maurice Sam was everywhere with Paywatt. TikTok videos. TikTok lives. Couple challenges. Public affection. Everything. Now, the question many people started asking was, did Paywatt come into the picture after Maurice and Sonia ended things, or was she already there before they broke up? That is where the confusion is coming from. Some fans strongly believe that Paywatt had nothing to do with the breakup and that Maurice and Sonia had their own issues which they quietly resolved by going their separate ways. Others believe that Paywatt was the major reason their relationship crashed. And honestly, nobody has come out to clarify anything, so all we are left with are speculations. What makes it even more painful is the way the narrative changed online. Some people started saying that Sonia Uche helped Maurice Sam to gain visibility and recognition in the industry. That she introduced him to certain platforms, certain producers, and certain audiences. That she stood by him when he was still struggling. And after he became popular, he allegedly left her and moved on to someone else. Guys, I want to be careful here. These are allegations. I am not saying this is the truth. But these are things fans have been saying, and when many people start saying the same thing, it raises questions. Another angle people are talking about is the issue of physical appearance. Some comments online claim that Maurice Sam prefers a certain body type, and that he chose Paywatt because of her figure. I honestly don't like this angle because it reduces relationships to body shape, and that is unfair. But at the same time, these are things people are saying, and it shows how invested fans were in the Maurice-Sonia situation. What hurts the most for me is how things ended without clarity. When you watch old videos of Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche, you can see genuine connection. You can see comfort. You can see friendship. It doesn't look fake. It doesn't look forced. That is why it is painful to see how distant they became. Yes, they still feature in movies occasionally. Yes, they are civil. Yes, there is no open fight. But the vibe is gone. The closeness is gone. The friendship we once saw is no longer there. And you can feel it. Meanwhile, Maurice Sam and Paywatt are now very visible. They are everywhere. Their relationship is public. Paywatt even has a YouTube channel where she posts content about herself and her relationship with Maurice. Their love is loud. Their presence is strong. And that contrast alone makes people compare. Some fans feel Sonia was replaced. Others feel Sonia chose peace and walked away. Some believe Maurice cheated. Others believe Sonia got tired of Maurice's excesses. But the truth is, nobody knows for sure. And that is why this gist hurts. Because it pains when you see two people start from scratch together, build something together, grow together, and then suddenly go their separate ways without explanation. Especially when one person seems to move on publicly while the other chooses silence. Sonia Uche, on her part, remained quiet. She focused on her work. She built her YouTube channel. She produced movies. She stayed calm. She did not come online to drag anyone. She did not explain anything. And that silence made people assume many things. Maurice Sam, on the other hand, moved forward loudly with Paywatt. And whether intentional or not, it made the contrast very obvious. So guys, I am here to ask you sincerely. If you have been a true fan of Sonia Uche and Maurice Sam from way back, you will understand everything I am saying. You will remember how close they were. You will remember how they used to vibe. You will remember how their chemistry used to be unmatched. What do you think really happened? Did Maurice Sam leave Sonia for Paywatt? Did Sonia walk away because she was tired? Was there cheating involved? Or did they simply grow apart quietly like adults? If you know something, even if it's just an observation, drop it in the comment section. Let us talk about it respectfully. No insults. No dragging. Just honest discussion. Because one thing is clear, something happened. And that something changed everything. Thank you so much for reading. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel for more Nollywood dish. I'm really looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Stay blessed and stay tuned.